It's a designer green tree python, so that means that it's not a locality.
About this new gene.
Zuwadi!
Zuwadi. What's up YouTube, Jordan here from JP's Reptiles and welcome back to another video guys. Today we're down here in Arlington, Texas for the big Narbc, the big reptile show that's down here. Man, there's a lot of really cool, awesome people here, some great projects. Can't wait to show you guys some of the really amazing animals. So let's get out of this intro, jump right into it. We're gonna start off with Matt Byram from Matt Byram Exotics. He's working on a brand new gene. Let's take a closer look, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go down in the comments. If there's anything that you saw here that you like, make sure you let me know. So let's jump right into it.
I thought it was that buff dude over there.
Oh, how do you get a body like this? Come on now.
So here I am with Matt Byram and Peyton.
Hi.
From Matt Byram Exotics, and you've got a brand new gene that you've been working on. Everybody's been talking about it. It's the rave right now in the ball python industry. So please tell us all about this new gene.
Zuwadi!
Zuwadi.
Yeah, it's kind of a dumb name, but it is what it is, right? So we started working with it a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Basically what it seems to do is typically a pretty pronounced dorsal stripe that's broken up. It's almost like if you took paint and dropped it and then kind of split lines in it, type of thing. Really blacks around that dorsal that kind of blend into, you know, the alien heads that kind of bleed into the body. So
are you thinking that that gene is more of a pattern mutation or a color mutation?
it depends.
So what is the development of the project so far? What have we seen that's been made with Zuwadi?
I bred it to Enchi OD leopard. And so we'll start showing those as they hatch.
So we haven't seen Zuwadi yet with any like recessive projects?
No. Well, so this one here is actually Het Clown.
It's a Het Clown?
It's actually Het Clown.
Wow. So next year is when the year that we should be seeing some Zuwadi clowns coming out.
That's what
is
my
there any
hope is.
other recessive projects that you're trying to work into the Zuwadis?
So I will work puzzle in next year. So
Puzzle
I'm-
Zuwadi.
I'm-
So if any of you guys want to check out the Zuwadi stuff, Matt Byram at Matt Byram Exotics got a lot of stuff. We're going to check out a couple of combo Zuwadis that you have that you've made so far. But let's take a few shots of this one because this is the base gene. Kind of gives us a reference point of what to look for as a basic gene on its own. Just take a look at it. So that was pretty cool. So now you've got a second version of the Zuwadi gene, a Mojave Zuwadi.
Zuwadi, Mojave, Enchi, vanilla.
Zuwadi, Mojave, Enchi, vanilla. That's awesome. So now we kind of get to see what happens to the gene when it's got a few more genes mixed into it.
So it's interesting because the darks still come through, but on those, you know, Enchi's light, vanilla's light, right? Mojave's a lighter gene. It just pops those colors and really blends everything in. Anything that is orange, I'm noticing is just
amazing.
So
you're thinking that anything like the orange, like maybe the orange streams, the yellow bellies, that kind of stuff is going to be the best stuff to do with the Zuwadi so far?
Yes.
That's amazing. Now I see a big alien heads on the side of that snake. Is that what you're looking for in the Zuwadi? Is that different pattern, that alien head?
So yes, but also the alien head kind of morphs and then bleeds down actually into the belly.
That's amazing. So let's check out that, guys. This is again the Enchi Vanilla Mojave Zuwadi. And now you've got a third animal you want to show us. You actually got yellow belly in the Zuwadi project, and it looks pretty freaking awesome.
This is I think the crown jewel so far.
So the interaction of yellow belly and Zuwadi, what are you noticing here?
I mean, I can't even explain it. Just show the animal. It's
just so beautiful. Look at all that pattern. So we're still seeing those alien heads on the sides.
Yeah, you still got that orange kind of popping out, which I don't know if you can see it that well on film. It's a little easier, but yeah, more of that blushing, and there's that dorsal again, right? So yeah, this is just.
So what we're seeing right now is a very dark version of the Zuwadi, and you think that's a Zuwadi influence here that's really darkening up the snake, right? If any of my followers want to come and purchase a Zuwadi from you, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
On Instagram, Matt Byram Exotics.
Instagram, Matt Byram Exotics, and on Facebook as well?
Yep.
Awesome. So guys, links will be down in the description below. Make sure you go check him out if you guys want to get some Zuwadi stuff. This guy right now, I would say, is the king.
Sure.
Sure. He's the king of Zuwadi. He's got a lot of stuff. Next year is going to be even better for you, right?
It's going to be even better. Yeah.
Really exciting. So we'll be watching your project. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
man.
man.
I really appreciate it. So I'm over here with Tom Harbin over at
Tom Harbin Reptiles.
Tom Harbin Reptiles. Guys, you guys probably remember him on the last video. We did a video at Tinley last year where you showed off some absolutely incredible Monarch stuff.
Yes.
Now, there's a big buzz around the industry right now with the Monarch. You've got a couple of really nice examples that you want to show us, talk to us again about the project, and maybe tell us about your development of it.
Absolutely.
So let's check out a really cool example. So what do we got here, Tom?
Well, I've got just a single gene Monarch here, and this is where it all started. Ransmeyer, Oklahoma City, bought an ugly pair of pastels from a friend who bought them from a pet shop. We know no provenance of them. So anyway, he bred them together, hatched out a Monarch and a G-stripe. So that's where it came from. It died for about 5 years. I bought his first animals that he ever sold, and so I've sort of run with the project, and it's really been a fun project, and it's been good to me.
Amazing. So there's a lot of similarities between the Monarch and the Ultramount, correct?
Yes,
but they are not compatible.
Not compatible. This is a much darker snake. It has much beautiful contrast. The Ultramel looks more ghosty, hypo-ish.
Okay.
And this maintains this contrast and really, like the Ultramel, really gives you a lot of orange.
So what about when the Monarch gets into adult stage? Is that where you really see the highlight of the gene really coming out? Does it stay clean? Does it stay bright? Does it stay beautiful even into its adult stage?
Yeah, good questions. It stays strong, it stays bright. They look just like this as adults, like a lot of ball pythons fade. This one does not fade. The pastel doesn't fade, it doesn't wash it out.
So the Monarch does not fade over time like some other genes?
Correct, correct.
That's
which
amazing.
is a real strength.
So Tom, another question for you. You obviously work in it. You've got your first triple recessive Monarch that you now is apparently breeding or getting close.
She will breed this fall.
That's amazing. So it was a G-Stripe Monarch Clown, correct?
Absolutely.
That is a powerhouse, guys. That's insane. What other projects? I mean, are you getting into pied? Are you going to get into other recessives? Or are you focusing on Clown right now?
I'm focusing on the Clown right now. I want to make the double. Have not made it yet, so I'm going to make that.
So you made the triple, but you didn't make the double.
Yeah, we're going to put it in reverse and make the double, right?
How did that happen? That's pure
crazy.
luck. That's
It's
pure
crazy.
luck. That's
Right,
amazing.
right.
Congratulations on that luck.
Thank
so,
you.
anyways, you want to show us another version of the Monarch? Let's check her out.
I'll show you a version of the Monarch here.
So moving on to the next snake you want to show us, obviously the Clown stuff. Everybody knows how much I love
Absolutely.
Clown.
Me
You
too.
obviously love Clown.
Yes.
This is a 5-gene powerhouse Clown. Let's check her out, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. Tom, show us what it is.
Clown really got me just all juiced up about the ball pythons.
Wow.
So
what is it?
this is a Enchi, banana, orange dream, Mojave, blade, Clown.
Wow.
So
That's a
pretty
mouthful.
cool. That's a mouthful.
So when you start stacking in this many genes in the Clowns, do you find it starts getting really tricky trying to identify the stuff? Like, what is it? What is your plan of attack when you really try to identify these genes?
Well, I try to stack just one gene at a time, so I've got a reference to go back to.
Awesome.
You know, and if you don't do that, then you really don't know. But I've got this same snake without the Enchi out of this same clutch. Easy to tell the difference. So,
And what I've noticed is when you start stacking in multiple genes like this, the differences can be so subtle, and you really need that experience, right, to be able to notify.
Right.
An animal like this is absolutely beautiful. Guys, you know how much I absolutely love banana clowns. Anything banana, actually, I love it.
Me too.
I love it. And
Me
this
too.
is just a beautiful example of that gene. So well done, Tom. This is absolutely amazing. And you've got another one very similar you want to show off really quick?
Yes. I've got another one that does not have the Enchi in it, and you'll see the difference right away.
Okay, let's check that one out too, guys.
All right. All right, now the other animal is missing the Enchi, so it's a Mojave, orange dream, banana, blade, Clown.
But even without the Enchi, it's still absolutely gorgeous.
It still pops.
This
It is
snake
still crazy.
is beautiful.
It's a snake I'd love to have in my collection, which I may decide not for sale.
You know, and the funny part is that it's a female banana, so everybody knows that the bananas are sex linked. So
Yep.
I think having the females as the banana on the shelf is just so powerful, especially when
Absolutely.
you've got this many genes. And the
Absolutely.
Mojave stuff, I mean, I haven't really seen, me personally, a lot of Mojave clowns. and then you're gonna show us one more snake.
One more snake.
Awesome, so let's check it out.
Got a surprise for you.
Tom, before we let you go for the day, you want to show the viewers one more awesome snake. Nothing too fancy, genetically speaking, but
Absolutely.
the color and what happened to it is phenomenal. So tell us about the snake.
Well, you know, this came out of my Dreamsicle project, and if you do enough of them, you're going to end up with something cool. You just got to keep doing it. And this sucker popped up, which is a paradox. You can see the definite pied pattern in this snake.
So it's just a pied het lav?
Pied het lav.
And it just completely paradoxed like that.
It paradox, but the paradox is banana.
What?
How does that happen?
So your banana just randomly
Just
popped
randomly
up as
popped
the
up.
paradox. How is that possible?
Well, this breeding came, the female is a visual Dreamsicle. The male is a banana double het.
Oh, that's why.
So, you know, you just never know. I did not hit the banana dream, but I hit this, which for me, I'll take it.
So is this labeled as a banana pied het lav, or is it just a pied with the banana paradox? How do you label something like that?
Well, I label this with a pied paradox het lavender albino surprise.
Wow, that's amazing. Are you selling it or no?
There is a price tag on it, but
That's
you know,
amazing. That's amazing.
yeah.
Guys, amazing. So Tom, thank you so much for taking the time to show us off these amazing animals. Guys, he is going to be at Tinley in
Absolutely.
Chicago,
I'll
and
have
they're going to
all
bring
these.
a lot of some crazy projects.
Thank
Guys,
you.
if you're going to go to Tinley, make sure you stop by his booth. Links will be down in the description below. Make sure you go check out his stuff. You got a Facebook page, Instagram, all that
Absolutely.
stuff. Got some amazing animals, and he's an amazingly friendly, awesome guy. So I got Forrest Fanning from ZOODREAMS, and you always got an impressive collection of some of the most exotic stuff I've ever seen. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, thanks, man.
You want to introduce the first one to us? What is this animal?
So this animal is a green tree python, and it's a designer green tree python. So that means that it's not a locality. It didn't come out of the wild like this. This was the result of selective breeding that took, you know, easily at least 10 to 15 years
Wow.
of pursuing trying to make a snake that's solid yellow.
So you're not really saying like it's kind of genetic, it's more like line breeding. You're just
Yeah.
getting the best examples year after year and rebreeding them?
Exactly, yeah. They believe that the lemon tree line originated in Papua New Guinea, possibly, but we don't really know. So, you know, basically it's anybody's guess. But it took a long time to make this like this.
Now, is this the only one in the world, or is there a variety of them?
Well, so every one of them is the only one in the world. They're all unique. It's not like a simple recessive or dominant mutation like you see in ball pythons. Each one of them is unique. And since they start out as a baby, like over here we have some babies, and they start out either yellow or red as neonates. And so when you buy one of these babies, when it's from a designer line like this, you have no idea what it's going to turn into. That's kind of part of what makes it so exciting is, you know, you just have no idea. It's going to be a total surprise what that animal is going to end up like. So I had no idea when I hatched out this animal in 2015. This was the only yellow baby in the clutch. It ended up being absolutely incredible. There's, you know, little scales that are blue.
That orange one down there could turn out yellow as well, or is it going to stay orange?
Yeah, well, it could turn out, I mean, you know, green tree pythons have a myriad of colors that pretty much goes across the spectrum. I mean, there's yellow ones, there's blue ones, there's black ones, there's calico ones that have all sorts of colors in them. There's the mosaic line now that has black with a lot of oranges and yellows and blues underneath. So, you know, you really don't know. And so we get to have the fun of you know, getting a hold of these really special one-of-a-kind animals and then mixing them together and seeing what the new craziest green tree python we can produce is.
That's
So-
absolutely amazing. Thank you for showing it to us. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today. This was actually a shorter vlog than you're typically used to here at the show because we got super busy, had a lot of stuff going on, but I still wanted to bring some content to you guys and show you off a couple of really cool animals. So we're gonna end it now. It was a short vlog, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Arlington, Texas, you guys were amazing. very accommodating, got to meet some amazing people, so thank you so much. We're definitely going to be back next year for the next shows. But as far as today, we're going to close off the vlog. And Tinley in Chicago, make sure you guys are ready, because in a few weeks, we'll be heading down there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to do a ton of vlogging. So we'll see you guys soon. Go down in the comments, let me know what you thought, and we'll see you guys on the next video.